Most students don't reject central universities consciously. They simply never think about them. And that's interesting because for many people, studying in a central university quietly becomes a turning point in their life. Hi everyone, I am starting this channel while I am still figuring things out myself, especially around careers and decision making. So instead of giving advice, I want to start by explaining how I think about choices students are expected to make very early. And today, I want to talk about central universities in India, not as a list, but as an environment. Most students choose colleges based on what's familiar around them: schools, coaching centers, relatives. Everyone talks about a few obvious options. Everything else feels risky or unclear. Central universities usually fall into that unclear category. They don't advertise aggressively, they don't promise flashy placements, they don't always fit into the usual success stories we hear, right? So they get ignored, not because they are bad, but because they are unfamiliar. A central university is not a shortcut to success, but it is very specific kind of academic space. It's designed to bring students from different backgrounds, reasons, and ambitions into one shared ecosystem. And for many students, this is the first time their world becomes bigger than their immediate surroundings. And that transition, my friend, matters. What you are seeing on the screen right now is the geographical spread of central universities across India. Notice two important things. First, these universities are spread across the country, not limited only to major metros. But second, this distribution is not equal. For example, Delhi alone has around 6 central universities, while large part of eastern India have very few. This uneven distribution affects awareness, access, and competition. And it's one of the reasons why students from different regions experience the system very differently. For many students, studying in a central university is not just about earning a degree, it's a transition phase. A transition from being told what to do to learning how to think, from following a fixed path to questioning whether the path even fits. You interact with people who think very differently from you. You see career paths you didn't know existed. And you realize that confusion is common, not a personal failure. That internal shift is something rankings cannot capture. There are also very practical reasons why central universities matter. They are among the most affordable higher education options in our country. Most central universities provide low tuition fees, hostel facilities, subsidized mess services, and access to government scholarships and fellowships. This matters because financial pressure shapes decision more than talent does. And when financial pressure is lower, students get space to explore, to make mistakes, and to grow. Another important change is that most central universities now admit students through a common entrance test, that is CUET. This has reduced randomness, but it has also introduced new challenges. I will talk about CUET separately in the next video, how it works and what students often misunderstand about it. But this environment is not for everyone. Central universities usually demand self discipline, internal motivation, and patience. If you expect constant structure or guaranteed placements, this space can feel uncomfortable. So, the real question is not, are central universities good or bad? The real question is, does this environment match who I am right now? The list of all central universities will be shared in our Telegram group, and the link is given below in the description section. So do follow our group and download the list and see if there is any central university around you and you are someone thinking to take admission. You should go further confidently. And if decisions feel bigger than your clarity, you are not alone. This channel is about slowing decisions down and understanding the thinking behind them. If this perspective helps, you can subscribe and we will go deeper. Thank you very much for watching.